Hi guys, today I'm popping up to speak a little bit about relationships and why are we attracting unrequited love, abusive relationships, or we are falling for people that are not really falling for us. So I will say from my own experience, because I have quite a big experience in that. I was always falling for men that were unavailable emotionally and that didn't really devoted to me at all. Like I never had any serious relationship. So why was this happening? It was because when I was dating some man, I really quickly fell in love with them. And straight away, I wanted to give all of myself to them. But I didn't really give myself to myself and also to God. So I was really empty inside. There was no love because I didn't love myself and I didn't connect with God, who is love. So they were reflecting back that lack of love to me. Because when we are putting other person as a priority, we don't prioritize ourselves, then it means that we don't love ourselves as first. And this person is only reflecting that lack of love to ourselves. So when we are in that relationship and we want to just be with that person because it's so exciting, it's more exciting than when we are alone. For example, that was in that case with me, then it means that, well, you don't have really great life on your own, and that means that you don't search for the things that you love and you don't do these things that you love. Because when we are focusing on ourselves first and we really learn about ourselves and we are learning to love ourselves and loving all of ourselves, then that love is already in us. And another person is not coming to give us this excitement that we don't have on our own, but they just add a little bit more to our already beautiful life. And then, because we are full of this love, that person can reflect that love back to us. So it's really important to always prioritize yourself first, not another person. And we've been programmed, our consciousness has been programmed by society for thousands of years to have that inorganic relationship principle, blueprint, where we prioritize the other person. And what is the organic blueprint of relationship is where we first send love out to God, to our own God consciousness, which is also ourselves. So we send that love to God and to ourselves as first, as primary, and from God to another person. So it goes like in a triangle. We are here, we're sending love to God, and from God to another person. And I have the modality that is actually reprogramming our consciousness for that original blueprint in a quantum field. It's really beautiful modality, and we can either work in this triangle for our already existing relationship, but I won't work with people who are in abusive relationship or where partner doesn't really treat them well, doesn't care about them, and so on. I would then work on things in my client that resonate with such abusive, unhealthy relationships, like, for example, childhood trauma. But if we already have a partner that loves us, but we just want to put this relationship on another level, on more divine level. Then I can work in this modality with already existing partner. Sometimes when we work on our existing partner, things may actually get worse when God's will is that this person is not for us. Then things may start to fall apart. And this is because God is preparing us for that person that is actually meant for us. So I would really look into that relationship, and well, definitely would be worth doing that anyway, because then it will just fall apart and bring us closer to the person that is meant for us. But I usually work in this modality for bringing in ideal partner. So when we have this triangle, we are here, we're sending that love to God, and we also, through that, bringing in Christos Sophia codes and organic relationship blueprint. Christos Sophia is, other words, divine union. It's the organic energy of God, of divine feminine and divine masculine in one. And we need to be in this union at some point to be able to attract union in the external world, so with a partner. So let's go back to this triangle. We are here, we are sending this love to God, and in the same time we are bringing to ourselves the Christos Sophia codes and organic relationship blueprint. And then we are sending this code to our ideal partner avatar or our existing partner. And this is reprogramming our consciousness from this inorganic relationship blueprint where we were sending love first to our partner, and that didn't work because they reflected back that lack of love to ourselves, and it's in unrequited love. This reprograms this for this organic relationship blueprint where we first sending love to God, to our own God consciousness, ourselves, and then to our partner, and that partner can reflect that love back to us. And I'm thinking if I want to say anything more. Yeah, basically I've been working on my own divine union since few months, and it's such a rewarding work, you know. It is painful, but very, very rewarding. I finally feel not alone anymore. For my whole life I felt alone, and I was attracting this man that didn't reflect love back to me, and I didn't really love myself. And yeah, this comes from, you know, from deep wounding from my childhood, and I've been really working on that mostly this year, healing my inner masculine energy, because our masculine is the foundation. And when we work, for example, to women, I will say only for feminine energy, we don't have that foundation. Masculine is the foundation. It needs to be, I wouldn't say healed first, because sometimes some feminine work can actually, you know, bring us some healing and then bring us to masculine healing. But it needs to be worked on to go to the divine union, because in divine union we have union of both energies, and they are both healed energies. So I now work with clients in a quantum healing where we are healing childhood wounds, past life wounds, also bringing this new blueprints to our consciousness and basically just reprogramming our consciousness and healing our quantum field, healing the fractures in our quantum field that were attracting more of such frequencies connected to trauma. And yeah, I worked on myself with that, and that really helped me move even further to my divine union, where I mixed inner masculine alchemy work and the quantum healing for healing my traumas from childhood. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be able to deliver this and teach about it, because last year I had no idea about these things. I only started finding this information at the end of last year, and that's how I found my mentor that helped me move through these traumas and heal my inner masculine and go into my divine union. So yeah, I really recommend deciding on someone who will guide you through this work, because people say that this is already in us, and I totally believe that, but I also feel that our consciousness has been hijacked for so many years, thousands of years, that we have so much of these layers that are not us, that are not our God consciousness. So by going into our God consciousness through all these layers, it's really difficult to do this on your own. So I really recommend, if you are wondering if you wanna invest in some mentor or in some healing methods, and you feel this really resonates with you, do it. Because it will always come back to you. Money will always come back, because when you are healing, then you are changing your frequency. You are healing that fracture, that unworthiness that was attracting, for example, scarcity to your life. You are healing this, and you are already on a different level and can not only get this money back by attracting them, but also multiply them and start vibrating on a different frequency with more abundance coming to your life. So yeah, that's been a little long video. I got really excited talking about this. I hope to be coming more on videos soon, and yeah, if that speaks to you, if you would like to do some work with me, we can either figure out the whole program for you, which is much more deeper than just a single session, but if you already are ready to release some of your traumas and to step into your divine power and to invest in yourself. Because if you are not ready, if you are still in a victim mode, venting that you can't afford, and I get this, but you also need to believe that you are the creator and you are deciding if you can afford or not. There is always some way to attract more money, to maybe especially if you are having your own business, then just praying to God and really being in that frequency of already having enough for the healing, for example. Being in that frequency will attract more of it. But when you are all the time saying you can't afford, you are in the energy of scarcity. And of course you will attract more of it. So it's just changing your beliefs, changing what you are saying about money will help you attract more. And faith in God, and faith that God is your provider and the Father. If you would like to talk with me about some work together, I would be very honored to help you move to your higher timelines and release some of things that are blocking you from it. If you have any questions towards the thing that I was saying, please feel free to ask me under the video or private message me. Thank you so much. Let me know how this lands for you. Do you resonate? what you feel. Do you have some experiences you would like to share? It's really good to engage and also see how other people experience that, and because we are just learning from each other. Thank you so much for listening to me, and lots of love. Have a beautiful day.